Well, I think it's definitely a resource. I think, for somebody that doesn't want to look at a 4-year education program in sports management, that's this definitely fits the bill. And I think when we're looking at people that we're looking to hire, we want them to have some general knowledge and some general insight. And Sports Management Worldwide has done an excellent job of growing its student offerings and expanding from various different levels, the ticket management to media to sports agency information to general manager information, the things that they deal with, RinkNet that we're very familiar with, the scouting and TIVA and those kind of things, given the instruction to give somebody that heads up as they want to get involved into working in sports at various different levels. And I think it gives the starting framework and the starting tool to give them some insight to breaking into the industry. And I think if you don't have some general knowledge of it, it's going to be very, very difficult for us from a management standpoint to even take a look at somebody that doesn't have an inkling and or a good basis for what they want to do. Absolutely, and I think when you take a look at that kind of stuff, first and foremost, you utilize some of these things as a networking tool. And the more people you do get a chance to meet and come across, I think, first being asked by the representatives here to speak, I was very honored. And then you get the opportunity, then you meet 1 or 2 more people through the industry and you get invited back if you do a decent job of speaking, and you get that next leg up, and you never know who the next person you're going to get a chance to meet. And for me, it's attending these types of things from an executive level is important because you get to meet a few more people and you get to share your message with students. On the student side of things, it's a great opportunity that you bump into somebody, and it's not always the first connection, it's usually the second or third connection behind that, where you get an opportunity to find out that you do have a link to somebody. And in the sports industry, it's very, very funny that it's a very difficult thing to break into, but the lineage between 2 and 3 people is usually not that far apart. So it's for me, it's all about having an opportunity to meet the right people. And I think people that are taking this type of course at Sports Management Worldwide are giving themselves an opportunity at least to put their foot in the door, if not step through the door. No, I think for the students, if they're involved in this type of program, is to really focus in on what they want to do, and don't be afraid to ask questions. And this is a good starting point for anybody to get their foot in the door. Well, I would recommend the conferences because of the opportunity that they get a chance to listen to varying different people. Brian Burke this morning, Ken Holland, from the Detroit Red Wings, the Jennifer from the Pittsburgh Penguins. These are all people that are giving some insight and some knowledge into what they go through. And again, you might have the opportunity to shake their hands, and you never know where that's going to lead, or they know somebody that in their particular area. And I think when it's all said and done, the importance of attending these types of things are more for yourself to establish more information. Knowledge is very important for people to have, and then secondarily is meeting people. And regardless if you think you're going to get into the business or not, you're never going to know the who, what, when, and where of where the lineages of people are and where they came from. And before you know it, you've got somebody that's a good friend of theirs.